This is the summary of the Bubblegum Card War, the Great Bowman and Topps sets from 1948 to 1955 by Dean Hanley. In 1951, Bowman's short-lived baseball card monopoly was broken by Topps and the Great Baseball Gum Card War was in full swing. Consumers almost always benefit from competition in the marketplace, and the card collectors were no exception during the baseball Bubblegum Card War. The result was the birth and rapid evolution of the modern baseball card. Each spring during the years of 1952 to 1955, American boys had their choice between two great sets of baseball cards. The boys would cast their votes for their favorite issue of the year by sliding nickels across the counter of America's dime stores to purchase baseball cards from either Topps or Bowman. These wonderful Topps and Bowman sets of the early 1950s sparked the addiction of an entire generation of boys to the hobby of collecting baseball cards. By the end of the decade, 89% of American boys would be collecting baseball cards. This battle between Topps and Bowman, for control of the baseball card market, became known as the Great Baseball Card Bubblegum War. This contest was fought with such ferocity, that shortly after the war began it became clear that only one company would be left standing at the conclusion of hostilities. The winner would take all. This epic conflict for the control of America's favorite collectible is brought to life by the author, Dean Hanley, who is a longtime collector and the founder of Dean's Cards.com, which has the largest online inventory of vintage sports cards ever assembled. Dean writes a popular blog and has had dozens of articles about vintage baseball cards published in the Sports Collector's Digest. Mr. Hanley is also the co-author of the e-book, Before There Was Bubblegum, Our Favorite Pre-World War I Baseball Cards. Mr. Hanley combines his love of vintage sports cards, over 40 years of card collecting experience, and extensive research to bring to life this fascinating battle for control of the bubblegum card market. Hanley examines each of these vintage baseball card sets from the era, details the evolution in the design of the cards, the companies that produced them, and the two visionary men that made these wonderful cards a reality and started a hobby that continues to this day. The Bubblegum Card War, the Great Bowman and Topps sets from 1948 to 1955 inches is a must for baseball card collectors and a fun read for fans of any age. For more hobbies and home book reviews visit www.homebookmix.com.